Howdy folks, it's Rob with MTG Investor, and I'm here looking at some Dragons of Tarkir spoiler cards. And now we're going to take a look at the other Planeswalker that's been revealed. We're 82 cards into the spoiler. We've seen Narset, and now we're looking at Sarkhan Unbroken. So Sarkhan has gone back in time in Fate Reforged, and he has come back forward in time now, and he's brought all these he's just changed the timeline so the dragons didn't die out, and now he is like part dragon. He's got scales, and I think he has dragon wings according to the promotion video. But anyway, he is, I believe, the first tri-colored planeswalker. I think that's right. I think he's the first tri-colored planeswalker. Anyway, he's the teamer colors: red, blue, green, and 2 for a 4 loyalty planeswalker. His +1 is draw a card, then add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. His -2 is put a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. And his ultimate, which is -8, search your library for any number of dragon creature cards and put them onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Just first off, his ultimate sucks to me, but hey, whatever. His +1 is, it's good. It's card advantage, and that's nice. And but seems like the turn he comes into play, you don't really want to be doing that unless you have a lot of open mana that you can draw a card and do something else. But if you're at turn 4 or turn 5 playing him, then you probably just want to minus him right when he comes out and put the 4/4 dragon creature in play so that you can protect him. I'm sure he'll die to burn, but hey, you need to get some value. If you get a 4/4 flyer for 5 mana, that's reasonable. If you get a 4/4 flyer for 5 mana and you're trading Sarkhan for another card, and after the 1-for-1 exchange of cards you're left with a 4/4 flyer, then you're ahead. So for that, it's it's pretty reasonable. If you can minus and the next turn you can start drawing and adding mana, then he's going to get really good. Now we know that most planeswalkers are good anyway. His abilities are good. The question is he playable? So just because his 2 abilities are reasonably good doesn't mean he's playable. I don't know. I don't know if he's playable in teamer colors. Teamer is more of an aggro deck right now, maybe. I don't know, man. I know people will try to play with him, but I just don't know how great he's going to be. Tricolor Planeswalker. We're gonna have to see how this plays out. Right now, he's at $25 to $30 range on between eBay and eBay. You can get him for like $25, and the big box websites he's like $30. And I'm gonna say right now, my initial reaction to him is that he's not that great, or not that he's not that great. He's not that playable. Let me say it like that. Short term, I think if what I think works out, that he's not very playable, or he's rarely played, he's going to drop down to $15 range, maybe $20, $15-$20 range. So if he's playable, then he'll probably be 25. But the thing is, he's not able to cross over into different decks, and he's only going to be playable really in one kind of deck. And when planeswalkers are only playable in one kind of deck, there's kind of a cap on their price. So because he can't cross over, so the demand is lower. So there will be people who collect planeswalkers, and those people will keep some of the demand in. But mainly, even if he's played in teamer colors, he won't go past probably 25. Now, if you look at cards like Elspeth, which is playable across a lot of different decks, it has more diverse abilities. There's more demand for her. So, anyway, long term, I don't really see this guy played in Legacy at all, and I don't see him played in Modern at all either. So once he rotates out of Standard, he's probably a $15 to $20 card, just because he's a Planeswalker, and only because of that. So don't really think he's a good investment, even if he's played in Standard, because again, once he rotates, he's just going to go in trade binders and be sitting there until some guy comes along who didn't play during this era and wants to pick him up. So I'm not on this card right now. In fact, if I opened this guy, I'd be trading him for something that I think is good and I don't see him as being good. So I hope he finds a home. I like Sarkhan. I like the flavor of Sarkhan. That didn't sound very good, did it? So let me rephrase that. I like the teamer colors. Let me just put it that way. And I like cards that are flavorful. Let me put it that way. So I would like to see that he gets play, but it's hard for me to see him being played. So anyway, this has been Rob. Oh, by the way, you're watching this, stick a comment down in my comments. I really want to see what you think about his playability. Before anybody starts playing with him, before he's legal to play, put a comment down there. Tell me what kind of deck you think he's going to be playable in. Tell me if he's going to go right into the current teamer deck that's being played in standard, or if there's a new version. Put a deck list in my comments. I want to see what you think, or where he's going to go into, and what your opinion is. But that's my opinion. Anyway, this is Rob with MTG Investor, and happy trading, dude.